before you dunk though, happy born day to your son.
Oh, good looking, man. I appreciate that, man.
Sir.
And I know you had to put some real energy in yesterday, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm glad everything is good though, and everything's all right.
Yes. Yeah, I appreciate that. For those that don't know, one of my sons turned 4, and the law of 44. One of my sons turned 4, and
Chacho man.
Chacho man. He caught a fever and ran 103.7 degree temperature, and
what?
this was like his party was on Sunday. That went well, and then so I was like dead tired. And Monday, took him to Toys R Us and everything. He ran that temperature, took him to the ER, and that offset everything. Then today, I'm trying to come to the crib, and there was mad cops. Like, they had the block locked down. They was looking for somebody. They had helicopters and everything. So to get to my crib, I had to go all the way around the block. So that, like, it slowed up everything. I did have a chance to chop it up with KT one day or whatever. I told him I had, some notes on After Earth from when I saw it in the movie theater. But actually, I was gonna watch it again just to see the little things that I missed. I didn't get a chance because of all the situations with my son. However, I do, like I said, I had some notes already or whatever, so I can get into that.
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, I didn't listen, so I don't know what was said before. But in After Earth, one of his first adversaries when he touched down to the earth was the baboon, and the baboon obviously represents Jehudi, but it also represents Happy. Happy is one of the sons of Heru, and he's a protector of the lungs and the flow of air in the life force. So you remember he got into the predicament where he broke his I forgot what they call it, but his
I'm on the show. It's a breathalyzer thing.
Yeah, his breathalyzer thing. He broke 2 of his breathalyzer things, right? It was 2, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so that confirms that it was. Hold on, please. Come on, go to bed. There was 2 breathalyzers that he broke. So that was because it was Happy and Jehudi. Happy, like I said, is the protector of the lungs, but Jehudi is said to have authored the Book of the Dead and the Book of Breathings. So that's why it was 2 devices to let you know that they talking about Jehudi and Happy. What else? Jehudi has
coincidence. It ain't no coincidence that Jehudi and Happy, both of them are Mercury types, and both of them come out of a scripture that was written from a tradition that came out the age of Gemini, which is writing and all of that.
Okay. And like you said, he mentioned Mercury, and Mercury is derived from Jehudi. You know what I'm saying? Because Mercury is quicksilver.
Hermes.
Exactly. Jehudi has a boat that he moves through creation, and that's why Will Smith when the son Katai was approached by the baboons, Will Smith said something to the effect of, "This will be your creation," because Jehudi boat moves through creation. That's why that was said. Now, the alien that was on the ship was called the Ursa. The Ursa is the bear, which is they're talking about the constellations of the Great Bear and the Little Bear. The Great Bear and the Little Bear, it resembles the Adzi, which they use in the open of the mouth ceremony. That was performed for on the mummy of the dead king to give life to it, right? Now, if you remember, there was 22 configurations of the sword. One of the configurations was the ADZES. It's spelled ADZES. So if you look up that, you'll see that one of the configurations was this. So it's like constant confirmations. The Great Bear, right, man? The Great Bear is associated with the 4 sons of Heru, and the cardinal point. Go to bed. Excuse me.
Yeah, take your time.
Let me see. The Great Bear. All right, the Great Bear is the Kapesh, right? And the Kapesh is the Big Dipper, which they also call the Mesketiu, which is the 7 stars, or the pole stars. Come on, you gotta lay down. Which is the pole stars, and the pole star is in one position while all the other stars move around it, right? Gotta lay down. Well, like I said, the Kapesh is shaped. Well, I didn't say it. It's shaped like a thigh, and that goes back to Will Smith. Will Smith he didn't die, but he was a sacrifice. If you remember, there was a scene where Katai put Will Smith on a gurney.
Yeah.
That gurney was a pole, and the pole stood still while the rest of it slid.
That's right.
So that was a confirmation as well.
So you a beast, bro.
Yeah, I'm literally like running from my son right now. Talk to you guys. Let me see my notes. Okay, check it out. One of Happy was his name. They say his name may mean runner, and you remember there was a scene where Katai was like running from the baboon, but it was like they exaggerated how he ran from the baboon.
That's right. He was like, ain't nothing following you, running from nothing. And to run from nothing means that you're running, because you're just running.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, let me see. You might have,
I'm still here, Lord.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm on mute because it's chaos.
Put on mute. Still there. Yes, family. Continue.
Well, you know, I bring focus to the breathing and the respiratory and the lungs and the monkeys, and all of that is Mercury and Gemini, which is Tahuti as well, development of the mind, because in cosmophysics we use that to trace epics and history of human consciousness. So when we bring that to the fore, it goes back to also to Mashu and his female counterpart, Chafnut, from moisture.
Listen, I put it on mute. I can't really go into it right now. My son is like going crazy in here, so I apologize for that.
Handle that, family.
It's cool.
You were well represented there. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that you're gonna hear the archive, and y'all get together on the DVD and the book. Plus, he already said that you'll be back for more than the Man of Steel or another joint. So you know what I'm saying? We'll sum it up in the future. Definitely appreciate the input, but
no doubt. You know what? I'll put this in another platform. I'll put this in another format, and I'll link him to it as well, so that whoever checks out it can check out this show as well. All right, hold tight.
What's up, brother? And I think it is befitting that like I said, or it's been said all night. Cosmocrats have said that it's about fatherhood, so the brother has to go and tend to his son.
There you go, right?
Yeah, as poetic justice.
Now keep in mind, y'all, Inky ain't. I mean, keep in mind, y'all, that Clico didn't even hear the show, and you heard everything that he just said. So,
yeah. So you see how it just echoes in all of our actions, right?
Just to let you know, we ain't crazy.
Y'all nailed it. You know, it's obvious. You know, everybody running around saying it's a Scientology film. They need to get a download of this show. You know what I'm saying? So we do have one more hand up in the call queue. Let me go to the caller from the 336. I know who this is. 336-587. Peace.
Peace.
Hold on. I got the thing still spinning. My computer's a little slow. Give it a second. Coach, that you? You with us? Peace. Peace to the coach. Okay, I guess not. Nonetheless, you know, I will remind the family Coach Khayr will be in Brooklyn at Nicholas on Sunday. All right? Coach will be in the building bringing the Hustle University narrative back to BK. All of my BK hustlers, please stand up and, you know, show up for that particular dissertation, you know, to the Uptown family and everyone else, you know what I'm saying? If you find yourself uptown, come through and check out Valentine, Queen of Four. Of course, that will be historic. A lot of things going on in the city this weekend. Nicholas Bookstore, like I said, on Saturday as well. Open mic, freestyle competition. $75 is the pot. You know what I'm saying? Come in there, spit your hot rhymes, and walk out with $75. Go get you some dower. But yeah, you know, it's going down in the town. So definitely check it out. Coming to the A-Town soon as well. I'm putting that out there. You know what I'm saying? For my Atlians. Yeah. Stars is lining up. My Houston family, KTL will be in the building. Houston, there is a solution. You know what I'm saying? F the problem. We on the ground doing the damn thing June 22nd. All right, Kepler Bookstore, MLK Boulevard, throwing them 4-4s. Yeah, we tipping. Definitely. All right, and we got an after party after that, 10 p.m. until. It's going to be bonkers. Silly, stupid, retarded. I can't even tell you how we're going to turn that thing up. You know what I'm saying? Totally turned up. You know, they do it B.I.G. in Texas, family. Y'all seen what Texas did to Miami tonight. I ain't even have to tune into that, you know.
Oh, they went in on them?
They destroyed them. They annihilated them, from what I understand. Yeah.
What's that?
Huh?
Heat? You talking about Heat Spurs?
Yeah, like 113 to 77 or something like that. Ridiculous. You know, but anybody that's been to Texas, they understand they got that's a whole nother energy.
St. Croix in the building. That's all that is.
That's St. Croix.
Yeah, that's that Croix. Oh, it's ticking down, family. Oh, man, check it out. 347-637-2135. You have, like 1 second to dial in. My bad. 347-637-2135. For the family to join us tonight, salute. We'll see you on Friday. Love and light. You know what I mean? Everybody travel.
Yeah.
And, you know, and Love and Light. The show tonight was sponsored by Kings County.BigCartel.com, Ocean14Corp.com, SoIonic.com, GreenleafHerbs.com.
Sadie'sBabies.com.
Yes. Sadie'sBabies.com. Okay, and KTLUniversity.com and KTLmedia.com for that young donation. All right? We thank you in advance. So let's get to these callers, though, because, you know, for the family who still want to ride with us, it's 10 more seconds, 347-637-2135.
Yeah,